Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 30th, 2024. This is for Cancer. Let's see what's going on, Cancer. All right, last shuffle up coming out. Let's see. All right, Cancer, what we have is decrease. Playing it safe. Ooh, you're no longer worrying about what other people think. I see somebody who's like, get that. Oh well, you don't have to like it. I love it. Great energy to have for someone like you who's always caring, always open, always giving, always focused on what's best for everyone else. What's the safest thing? This is a whole new attitude that you may be in, and you're no longer putting a whole lot of energy into other people as much. That's not as much. How about that? It's on a decrease, on a decline. Page one. So with the playing it safe, ooh, you are. Um, it's almost like you're a little bit reckless in a good way. It's not bad. It's like you're playing it safe and just being like, look, what? I didn't know. Like you're playing innocent in a sense. Not, and it's not a game. It's like it's not that you're playing. It's like you're just. This is interesting. Decrease Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Star, and Ten of Wands. It looks like you're not putting up with anybody's junk. It's just like you're not putting up with it, right? It's like you may do the lion's share of work. You might do all of it. You might do like everyone does 10%. You're doing 110. I see you saying I can't be everybody's. I can't save y'all. I can't heal you. I can't fix this. I'm not going to. You're on a decrease. Playing it safe is like I'm gonna have to let some of y'all down. I almost said another word. Let some of y'all down. Okay, I'm gonna have to let y'all down. You understand me? I can't do all of it, and everybody expects you to. I see a Cancer who is expected to take on a lot, and it may be partly your fault. Not to say it's your fault that you are taking on other people's junk. People should take on their own stuff, but you may have always been able to do it. You may have always, whenever you go into a place, you may notice that you're the one that ends up doing a lot more than everyone else. You may find yourself being just a little bit busier than the next person. What's on the decrease for you is not taking on anything new, not taking on anything extra, not putting a whole lot of into the pot. Everybody else needs to put into that pot. Everybody else needs to do something. Um, you're playing it safe energy. Your intention is you're going to let people down. I'm sorry that you're sad. I'm sorry that you're hurt. I'm sorry you're disappointed. But I'm tired. I see someone who's like, well, you're gonna have to cry me a river, Johnny, because I'm tired. If I have to row one more time, and all of you have arms, it's crazy. That's what this looks like to me. Craziness. Like how much you do, and how much maybe you usually may be worried about how other people feel about what you're going to do. You may say now, I can't. What am I getting out of this? Right? Other than a broke back. Page of Swords, Six of Swords with the friends and colleagues. These are people that you may be working with, you may have created friendships with. They're watching you leave. They're watching the distance. They're watching that that you're going on and moving on. They may be thinking negatively about it. They may be in a bad place, negative place. These are people that are going to mess things up because they can't. How about, all right, say this is your colleagues, right? They find out Cancer is leaving the building. Okay, they will decide to not do the work. They might even mess up the work, or be like, fine, if Cancer's not going to be here to do it, then I'm just going to, like, they'll be the type, say you work in a restaurant, they won't wash any dishes or throw anything out. They're not bussing tables because Cancer is not. Oh, Cancer can't do it. Oh, Cancer gets to go. Well, fine. And they sabotage the entire operation, all because they're focused more on everything else besides what they need to be doing. That's the vibe that you may get from them. You may already feel this way about your coworkers, that they purposely don't do anything because you're there. Well, I wonder how they like you now if you're not there. There's something about that going on, Cancer. I don't know if that's really happening to you, but if it is, it sucks. They think very, it's like they think negatively about anything good happening for you. It also looks like if you're not working, if you're not like, you have to be busy. You're the one that has to be busy. If you ever have a moment where you're not busy, they're taking that to the next level. Like, oh, if Cancer, if they're not doing it, then I don't have to do anything either. Okay, we'll see how good that works out for you. Cancer is not going to be, you know what I mean? I'm seeing you getting distance from these people, even your friends, even friends. They're in a negative place mentally. They're sabotaging themselves because they already expect the worst. They're assuming things are worse than it really is, and they're making it worse because of that. And that sucks completely. I hope that is not happening to you, but I've been in that position before where they see you able to do something they can't do, and they don't know what's going on with you, and then they make things worse. Just foolish. Just foolish. Since Cancer's not going to do it, I mean, that kind of weird energy is just weird. Present power with the Wheel of Fortune in the world. And this is an awareness that Spirit wants you to be on the lookout for, of your strengths. Your strengths are that you, your gift and your strength in this energy is that you are going to be promoted or lifted, or exalted. You're going to rise out of your situation. That's your real gift. You need to keep that in mind. You have the ability to change these things around. You don't have to be in a situation where you're overworked and underpaid. You don't. And I mean, that goes for anything. It's not just work. This could be anywhere. This could be at home. This could be with your friends, your relationships, any of the relationships. It doesn't have to, no parameters on those relationships, anything where you feel like you're overworked and underpaid. You're the only one calling saying happy birthday. You're the only one doing anything for them. They do nothing for you. The Spirit's like, you could change this around. There's people out there that are miles, loads better, right? That'll remember your birthday when you can't. I've been there. When you get to a certain point in your life, you forget your birthday. I forget mine. Trust me, I have to be reminded sometimes. Your birthday's coming up next week. It's like, oh, right, yeah, right. Forgot. Then I forgot how old I was. One year, I literally added like 2 years to my birthday. I forgot. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm I think it was when I was in my 30s. I was like, I'm 37. Child, I was turning 35. Okay. Anyhow, I forgot. I really did. So present power tells me that you really do need to keep in mind that you can change your situation around. You don't have to be in the situation you're in. The world is always about a cycle ending. You have a decreased cycle here where you're not adding nothing new to your plate. If it's going to add a load of extra wands, I'm not carrying all that. Like, you're not carrying all that. I just don't see you wanting to take on anything that is going to be more work than what you're dealing with right now. I don't see it happening for you either. I don't see it being a choice. I see it not happening for you. Whatever new thing that's coming in your life, if you have already accepted it or you're accepting it, it will not add more to you. Okay, that's going to be something that is absolutely, like, you're not supposed to be Captain Save everybody, if you catch my drift. Okay, that's what's decreasing. I'm not saving every single person. I'm not coming in. I'm not your answered prayers. That's for sure. And because sometimes, man, when they're like, you answered my prayers, I'm like, what did you pray for? Because don't do it. You can't accept prayers from everyone. Everyone's like, oh, I'll accept any prayers. It's like, you got to be careful about that. You don't know what people are praying for. Some people have ugly intentions, man. Their energy is not, I don't care what words they use, some people's energy is not it. Be very careful. But however it goes, you're not going into a situation that is worse for you. And they're saying play it safe. You got to let some people down. The safest thing to do is, you can't appease everyone. You cannot take on everybody's burden. If you got to say no, too bad. If they're crying, dang, he wants some tissue, go on in the bathroom and get some then. Like, I'm not even getting that either. It's not my job to appease you and make you feel better about you. You got to figure that out. You know, that's why it's called self-esteem. Isn't that what Cat Williams said? He was like, it's called self-esteem. It's esteem of yourself. How am I? And I thought that was funny, but it was actually kind of accurate when you think about it. You can't control how other people feel about themselves unless you are actively in their face. And even then, you still have to agree with what they're saying in order to take it in. So, anyhow, I'm going off on 15 different tangents, but this is what Spirit says here. And they're also alerting you and letting you know that you are not, that's not what you're doing with the new opportunities that's coming in, especially it's like you're not repeating the past. That's for sure, right? Your life is changing in a positive way. There's like a promise here with the World and Wheel of Fortune that whatever it was is not any longer. Right? So that is what we've got. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, not a Aquarius, yes, an Aquarius. Wow, a Sagittarius or a Capricorn main signs, or a Leo, Aries. Yeah, Leo or Aries. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. Oh, also Libra and Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp as well. All right. If you like, yeah, if you like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.